Papa Legba, also known as Atebon Legba, is the guardian of the portal that separates the visible and invisible worlds. Without it, no communication between the physical and spiritual planes is possible, so Legba is always the first law to be revered and served in the reglement. He is also the mediator between God and all the other laws. As Frater Vimari observes, he is so fundamental that even in ceremonies that a server conducts in an intimate and solitary way at home, Papa Legba needs to be the first to be greeted. For without the blessings of Papa Legba, not even the most direct connection with the server's personal law will be possible. Legba represents the sun, the light that illuminates the world, and is considered the most important and influential among the spirits. His role as sentinel gives him the keys to the Pato Matan, the central mass present in every Voodoo temple. Today on The Occult Detective, we're going to talk about Voodoo. I received this book from Llewellyn. This is a review copy. By Sebastian de la Croix and Diamantino Fernandez Trindade, PhD. First thing I'll point out, it's a very short book. Right? You can think of this as a primer. If you don't know anything about Haitian Voodoo or like the Creole and New Orleans version of Voodoo, its history, this is a great place to start. And it's less than 200 pages, reads really fast, it's well written. It's recently translated from lectures that were done in Brazil, and it is pretty comprehensive. It kind of touches on a little bit of everything. It starts out with the history, and then the evolution through the Caribbean and New Orleans, and the South in particular, and it deals a lot with like Marie Laveau and that sort of thing. It's well done. Like I said, if you're well versed in those traditions, then it's a book you could probably pass up. But if you know little, it's a great resource. The best aspect of it is a very comprehensive bibliography that gives you a lot of further research to get to. I like the book a lot. In fact, I recommend it regardless. I was thinking I was going to learn some things in this that perhaps I didn't know, and there were a few things some things that were insightful, and yeah, so I liked it. The best thing, it's a very quick resource, right? So if you're having one of those, senior moments or what, and you need a quick refresher, it's a great guide for that. And the fact that it goes through the entire historical context of Voodoo, and it gives you a nice bit of spell work to work with, stuff that's like very that ranges from traditional to the more neo voodoo practice that you'll run into today, much more frequently. So yeah, it's a book I recommend. It comes out next month in July. Keep your eye out for it. It's the sort of book that serves an occult detective well, because it expands your knowledge base. And these kind of books are important. If you're already past it, I understand. If you think you know everything there is to know, maybe this book isn't for you, but it still offers a different perspective. So From my point of view, it's worth a look.